I now know who this blue loser is. God damn it! He's practically, like, he's so many things. He's goddamn Johnny Bravo. He's the announcer in The Legend of Korra. What else is he? He's Petrie from Land Before Time, starting from the second movie onwards. He's the announcer in Dave the Barbarian. He's Clay Bailey from Xiaolin Showdown. He's Dr. Hamsterville from Lilo and Stitch. He's the boss guy from Codename Kids Next Door. He's so many characters. He's Raj from Camp Lazlo. He's Kowalski from the Penguins of Madagascar. He's Peppermint Larry from Flapjack. Jeez, he's just so many characters. No wonder why I recognize this bozo. Anyways, I'll meet you guys after the tutorial stuff, where it's probably going to be all the same stuff with ice.
Certainly fire and electricity are nice side lights, but now, young dragon, you will learn the secrets of ice, a power worthy of the elite.
It's the Dave the Barbarian voice. That's really what it is. That's what it is. It's the Dave the Barbarian announcer. That's the closest one to Cyril's voice right now. Because you can hear everyone else, him doing that, but, like, that's the exact Dave the Barbarian announcer voice. Narrator voice, whatever you want to call it. Ooh. That's interesting. Still basically the same effect.
Well, you have mastered the element of ice, something few can burst.
Thank you. Alright, though, that's all the tutorial stuff out of the way. This is definitely the fastest one so far. Pretty easy. I like the ice missile thing, though, because it's like, it's a direct shot. It's not like the weird wonky electric ones or the kind of arcy fire ones. It's straightforward. It's kind of like an arrow, and I like that. Doesn't go the farthest, but I do like that it's direct.
So what exactly are you saying, Igniters?
Yes, your hypothesis is an intriguing one, but it is perplexing to the extreme.
Huh?
He says he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Dude, I never know what he's saying.
What I'm saying is that Cinder is harnessing the Guardian's power to unlock a portal that must never be
Portal to
opened.
what?
Why? What's behind this portal?
That doesn't concern you right now. What does concern you is getting to Munitions Forge and freeing Terrador before she can create another crystal from his powers.
And before the volcano blows,
And that's enough, Voltaire. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time where we need more time to have horrible things happen to us? Why didn't we just stay in tall plains? Oh, I'm a big deal there.
Quit complaining, Sparks. Maybe there's a tribe on Munitions Forge you can save, too.
Yeah, but there's always something special about the first tribe you save. You know?
Sparks, you've done nothing. You are literally pointless in this game, except for comic relief. Don't sell yourself too high. I don't even know if that's an actual phrase. Is that a legit phrase you can say? I don't know. Weird things get pondered on loading screens that take forever. Ellipses.
Munitions Forge is an island dominated by Poison Big, an unstable volcano
Poison
that makes
Big.
life on the surface very dicey. The locals
Boys
who
it
live
big.
underground have been forced to mine the metals that Cinder
That's basically
uses
like-
to forge her armies.
I know exactly how that got named. It's like, wow, look at that oh my god.
I need to write that down.
These names. It's like, look at that volcano. Boy, is it big. Hey, that would work as a name.
We know she's using
That's literally what just happened. And with that other tribe that I don't remember the name of. It's like, man, they're small or something like
before
that.
she gets the chance.
Anyways, I'm not paying attention.
Boy, it's big. But no time for sightseeing, Sparks.
Oh,
Time to
wow.
get serious. Let's go.
Okay. You just did the joke that I did. Well, I kind of, like, whatever. The point still stands. You're making me seem unoriginal. Something's exploding. Anyways, I'm still annoyed from... Not even... It's not like a real annoyance, but it's like... That whole Spyro the voice actor thing is still... It still annoys me that... Mostly it's now just because, like, I didn't recognize it. Like, I recognized it, but I couldn't place it, and it's like... He's in so many things, it bothers me. I don't know what I'm destroying. This thing, apparently. Also, this place is really purple. Can I freeze this? No, and it hurts me. Ow! Okay, so this hurts me too. It's water, why would it hurt me? I mean, it's not like it's lava infested or anything.
Here we go.
Here, I'll send those into the lava. I like the ice breath. It's not the best, but I do like it. Alright, so now the fire's gone. So what's the last element I'm gonna learn? I still don't really know, like... It's just kind of... It's hard to see on the screen. Speaking of which, I should level up. Alright, that's all filled up now. Let's give myself some blue power. Oh, I can now. I'm just now realizing how you see how much it's been filled in. It's in those little squares. So now that's halfway through. Okay, now I get it. Ooh, they bounce off walls. That's neat. But now my ice breath is fully powered up, so that's good. This reminds me of the volcano level from A Hero's Tale, the one at the very end. Are we going? Is this where Red's laboratory is, or something? I don't know. There's more stuff firing at us. Can I destroy this thing? That doesn't seem like a good thing that I just did. More explosions! This is the land of explosions. You know, while I was playing the game earlier, I was thinking about doing a video series after I finish the Legend of Spyro series. I'm thinking of doing a video series comparing it, like, to the classic Spyros, because, like, they're different games, and I get that, but still, it's like, for one thing, I know that's definitely something that other people have talked about. I'm sure that people have tried to compare it to the game. People have tried to compare the games to each other. Hey. So, I feel like it might be worthwhile to have, like, a sort of, like, unbiased opinion, because, like, I feel like I would definitely have an unbiased opinion towards that, because I'm going into all these games as open as possible. I played all the classic Spyro games, and I'm going to play all the Legend of Spyro games. So it's like, in a way, it's kind of like the perfect thing for me to do at the end of this. Like, because that's definitely a hotly debated topic. Like, which is better, Legend or Classic? And it's like, I feel like there's a lot of answers you could really have for that. Like, I will say, as far as first games go, so far, Spyro the Dragon definitely is a better first game than this game, because there are just some core issues with this game that I'm finding, that the Spyro 1, the classic Spyro 1, definitely has its issues. It's honestly, aside from Enter the Dragonfly, it's the worst one. But, like, I can't really say for the future of the Legend of Spyro series. I can't speak for that at all. But, like, there's just so many problems that I have right now with the game that it's like, yeah, I'm hoping the sequels improve on them. Like, enemy variety. This is the 4th world in a row where I'm fighting goddamn baboons! I want to fight other stuff! And, like, abilities, like, honestly, as far as abilities go, Classic Spyro could do more. Like, this Spyro, he has new breaths and stuff, but they're really not that different. I mean, granted, some of the other breaths in the other Spyro games aren't that different either, but there were more that you can do than just the breaths. In this game, there's just basic melee attacks, and then breaths. And it's like, I definitely feel like the classic Spyro games, where it's like you could fly, you could charge. Charging was actually worthwhile.
What's that? Who's there?
Oh, apparently we're dealing with a blind
It's me,
mole thing.
Spyro.
And the former god of tall plains, Sparks.
You don't carry the stench of Cinder's beast, so you must be friends.
We are. And who are you?
I'm Molière, leader of the Manwar Smalls. But I'm not much of a leader anymore. Those are my people who aren't manning for Cinder.
This is a horrible accent.
Scared out of their little wits, waiting for Buzz's big to blur.
These are fantastic names, though.
Didn't be long. If you would help me free them,
Legend of Spyro definitely has that
something I
over
could
them.
do for you?
I don't know. We're here to rescue a big friend of ours.
Is he a Mate Dragon?
Yes. Why?
Because I know where he's been kept. In the
I also
mines
recognize
of
this
a
voice, I
large
think.
labor camp, where my own brother, ex-Humor, tells away. We can help each other.
Well, which way do we go? What should we do next?
Oh, it's simple enough, but we've got to hurry. Boys It Big is getting more unstable by the minute. We must
When the
clear
French
the
peas
place
from
before we can
VeggieTales
help
are
our
more
friend.
believable accent than yours, then
Yeah,
you know you're doing
directions.
something wrong.
Wow, talk about blind leading the blind.
Forget him, Molière. We're in.
Alright. Find and rescue all the Manwar Smalls. Press X to attack the crystals that imprison them. Seriously, that naming. Legend of Spyro has the naming down freaking pat. It's fantastic, really. Like, it's really good to see that, as dark as this game is trying to be, like, it's definitely darker than the other classic Spyro games, but it's also, like, it is not afraid at all to just have stupid stuff like that, and that is brilliant. The best way to talk about Legend of Spyro so far is really just to kind of... It's a weird... It almost feels like it shouldn't have been an interactable experience. Like, I feel like this kind of thing would work really well for, like, a TV show or something. Kind of like Avatar! Like, where, like, you get to go on with Spyro, you could... And on this quest to defeat Cinder's forces... And, like, you could have done really cool stuff, have entire episodes focused on the training and, like, Spyro legit learning all the breaths from the dragons and stuff, really delving into the personalities and maybe adding in some characters who aren't Spyro and Sparks. And I feel like it would also help with the emotions in the cutscenes, because the cutscenes are not animated too well, and if it was focused on solely animation, then it would be fantastic. I just died. But, like, this... I don't feel like it should have been a game. I feel like it should have been its own form of medium. It obviously focused on, like, the... It wanted to focus on the world building and the story aspects of it. That's what's most fleshed out in this game. I still feel like all this combat and other stuff feels like it just feels like an add-on, almost. Like, it doesn't feel like the most... It's a beat-em-up, so it's not gonna have the most in-depth. It's still probably gonna be, like, mash stuff to win. Like, that kind of always happens in beat-em-ups, but, like, it's not adding too much to really, like, make it feel like it's really worth all this effort, because it's like, I don't know, they're doing weird things with the game, that really make me feel like the game part of this is an afterthought added to the story. Is there a way for me to get back up? Yeah. Because it's, like, having to pause and go into this menu to level up your stuff. Like, that's such a weird, arbitrary thing to do. Why not just have you level up like any other game? Like, I can't even really consider that like, oh, it's being creative and different. It's just it's awkward having to stop the flow of everything and pause just to frickin' power up. And it makes no sense, like, contextualized, because it's like, suddenly I'm getting randomly powerful in the middle of a battle even. It's like, that doesn't feel right in some ways. And they're also doing some things like, I don't know, it's just, I don't think it's a bad, it's not an awful experience, but I honestly don't think this is a good game as far as games go. A good experience, sure, fine, I'm definitely glad I'm playing it, I'm enjoying this experience. I think I freed everybody.
You did it!
Cool.
You did it! 1,000 thanks!
It was nothing.
Hey, no problem, pal.
Well, you did your part, now I will do mine. Your friend is being kept in the center of the volcano, past the labor camp where my brother, Ex-Humor, is working. Find him and let him know we're friends, and he'll tell you how to proceed.
How will we know, Ex-Humor?
Yeah, all you manor wee smalls look the same to me.
You will know him, trust me. He is the most cantankerous, hard-nosed manure smell around. Whatever you do, don't
Who
get on
named
his
these
bad
guys?
side.
And why did they have fire on their hats? Sure, that just happened. What's this way? Anything worthwhile? But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely not upset that I'm playing this game. I'm enjoying it, but not necessarily as a game. As a game, it's honestly really lax. It's just kind of keep mashing the button. Like, no matter how in-depth they're getting, like, it's still kind of like, yeah, I'm just mashing the X button. Like so. Like so. I don't really need to do this. So after these guys, I'm just gonna go backwards. But it helps to get the experience. You know, there's kind of a lot of guys here, so I should probably just ignore them. It's not that worth it.
All right, let's do it.
It just put me here. Okay. I don't understand why. Like, it's just doing arbitrary things with the game. It really feels like it's just, in some ways, it's just trying to get you to experience the story. It doesn't care. That's probably why it has stuff like infinite lives. I can't... Ooh! I got my own little personal Gemini laser. How the hell do I... Am I missing something? Can I jump over it? Can't jump on these things. What? Okay, what am I missing? What do I do? There's a giant block in my way and I can't get past it. I can't even jump over it. There's a hole up here and I can't jump over it. What do I do? Sparks, how did you get through there? God damn it. I'm just trying to find a collision area at this point because I don't know anything else I could possibly do. anything I know that can really push me forward? I don't... What do I do? This is where it wants me. This is where it put me. What am I missing? Oh. I see what happened. It didn't put me forward. It put me backward, facing the wrong direction or something. And I was trying to go backwards, I guess. And it didn't let me, or something. I don't know where it put me, but this is where I'm supposed to be right now. God damn it, game. You're really trying my patience right now. I'm ending the episode after these guys are dead. Man, this game is just trying my patience. Like, seriously. I just want to have a good time. Experience the story and stuff. It's really trying to prevent that. Really is. It's irritating, to say the least. See you guys in the next episode.